Good evening. A much milder weekend to come, but a fairly wet and windy one for most of us. And that change of weather has already arrived into the far northwest. Ahead of that, though, another cold and clear evening to come for many southeastern areas. We could see a touch of frost and ice developing through the first part of the night before that cloud arrives ahead of this band of rain, which will bring some heavy bursts of rain, particularly across parts of North Wales, parts of the Pennines, and that mixed with some snowmelt could bring some localised flooding issues by tomorrow morning. But for most of us, it's just going to be a fairly cloudy and damp evening. And with much more cloud around and some milder air arriving from the west, temperatures will be on the rise. As I said, a slightly chillier start to the night across the southeast, but temperatures will be closer to 4 or 5 degrees here by around 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning. And we're up to around 6 or 8 degrees across the far west. But that does come with a lot of cloud and some quite heavy spells of rain. Now, it does clear up across northwestern areas, Northern Ireland, much of Scotland actually seeing a fairly bright start to the day. Now, there will be some showers here and there coming in from the west. Most of these should be fairly light, and they will be of rain, which will make a difference. And there'll be less of a breeze, so I think it's just going to feel more pleasant, particularly across western areas. 10 or 11 degrees, double digits, the first time we've seen that in a while across the west. But across southeastern areas, a lot of cloud and 6 or 7 degrees. It will still be feeling fairly cool and not particularly pleasant, I'm afraid. Now, that rain will slowly edge away into the east by the evening on Saturday, and it will be replaced by an area of low pressure by Sunday morning. But between them, we will see a spell of slightly drier weather. Quite a lot of cloud around still, but remaining fairly dry, particularly across eastern and central parts of the country. But as you can see with this area of low pressure, some heavy spells of rain to come. And with any clearer skies, temperatures falling close to freezing, but it should remain largely frost-free on Sunday morning. Now, this area of low pressure, there's some uncertainty with the details in it, but we're expecting to see some quite wet and, for some of us, windy weather through Sunday. Spells of heavy rain will likely linger across eastern coast through Sunday afternoon as well, as the strong winds pushing in through the southwest. We could see some gale force winds across southwestern areas, but it's a mild direction with those westerly winds, 11 or 12 degrees. But again, with lots of cloud and quite persistent rain across eastern areas, still only 6 or 7 degrees. So although it is milder than it has been lately, there's not going to be a huge difference other than the fact that we're going to see less in the way of frost and ice as we head towards the weekend. Now, into the start of next week, that area of low pressure takes a little while to clear, and it could bring some further rain to eastern areas. Higher pressure, though, building into the west, bringing a slightly drier start to the week, but it will be a little bit colder once again. Stay tuned with all your details by subscribing to our YouTube channel. See you again soon. Bye-bye.